Look at what you've made me do, Pokemon. This is what you've made out of me. I was doing just fine. It was a fine night. I was having a very good time, playing games, hanging out, just vibing, just vibing. Had water, was drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated, you know what I mean? And look at what you made me do, Pokemon. This is your fault. This is your fault. You have made me turn to alcohol tonight at 12:30 in the morning. Well, 12:40 actually. So, cheers, old fashioned. Let's talk about it. That's my dog in the background. I apologize for him. He's not very well, trained. So, why am I suddenly an alcoholic now? Let me explain what happened. So today is May 26th, 2026. And for those of you that were alive at this time and were into Pokemon, and you might remember if you're watching this recently, you might remember what went on. But if you're not aware, today was a Sam's Club drop, a Pokemon drop. It was a big drop. It was the Prismatic Premium Collector Box. They said, they advertised, we're going to have over 500,000 boxes. So everyone's going to be able to get stuff, right? Awesome. But you need to get the Plus membership, not the normal membership. You need to get the Plus, which is $55. Cool. That's great. You can get the membership for $55. You can get the box for $70. That's what? That's about $120 or something. Then you can resell it for $300. Profit still. So cool. You can get a maximum of 2 per membership. Sounds great to me, right? Sign me up. So I have multiple Discord servers that update me, notify me. I pay memberships for them because I like to keep track of where there is stuff in stock. I don't like driving around, and not finding anything. And I also want to be aware of the drops and stuff. So I pay these memberships. I'm also a decent human being and a good friend. I try to be, I try to be good to people. So even though I'm the one that pays the membership, it's like that one person in your family that pays for the Netflix and then everyone gets it. That's me also, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But it's like that person. I have the membership, right? So I get the links, I get the early links, I get the notifications, I get all the info, all the inside scoop, and I'm sending it over to my friends, right? Because I'm like, I want you guys to get a chance to get this stuff too. This is gonna be relevant later, and you're gonna call me stupid, and you're gonna call me, well, that's your own fault, and that's also you just being petty. And you're right. You are absolutely right. But guess what? I don't care because I'm pissed. So I'm just gonna rant for a while to the camera. So here I was, right, on May 26th on my computer. I had my computer, my desktop, right? It had Sam's Club open. I was logged in, ready to go. I was on the product page. Awesome. I had my iPad in front of me. Same thing, logged in. Info was already there. I'm on the product page. Awesome. Then I have my phone, which I'm recording with right now, but I have my phone also on Safari, on the webpage, logged in on the product. Awesome. I got 3 fucking devices. There ain't no fucking way this can go wrong, right? Spoiler, it fucking did. Spoiler alert, I got fucked. So the drop was at 11, right? At 11. So I'm there at 10:58 and I hit refresh once just to see what happens. Guess what? The website is already crashing at 10:58. Not a good sign, right? That's not a good sign. We know that. That's not a good sign. It hasn't dropped and the website is already crashing. That's no bueno, senor. So, whatever. I stopped refreshing because I don't want it to be loading when so I'm waiting, right? 11 hits. Oh, fuck. Refresh. Boom. Instantly. Crash. Error. Boom, boom. Website. As expected. So, I'm fine with this. This is expected for an online drop. The website will crash immediately, right? Cool. Website finally lets me through about 10 minutes later. It lets me through for the first time up to the product page. Instead of getting an error, I add the items to the cart. both of them. Now I have 2 boxes, which is the limit. They are in my cart. Good thing about Sam's Club is that no matter what device you are on, as long as you are logged in, the items remain in your cart. So if you add the items on the desktop, but then it crashes, and then you sign in on your phone and you go to the cart, the items will be there. So technically, you can check out no matter what device you're using. Anyways, so I add the items on my phone because it's the first thing that worked. I add them, done. Crash again. Can't check out. Can't check out. Can't check out. I keep getting errors, error after error, error after error, forbidden, forbidden, forbidden error, forbidden error. Every time I hit checkout, forbidden error, forbidden error, forbidden error. I open new tabs, forbidden. I log out, forbidden. I open Opera GX, forbidden. I put my cellular data, I turn on off Wi-Fi, forbidden. what did I do? I put on a VPN, forbidden. I fucking open a new tab, forbidden. I try on the desktop, forbidden. I try on browser, different browser, Microsoft Edge, forbidden. I try on my tablet, forbidden. What the fuck? About 30 to 40 minutes in, I get logged out of my tablet. Tablet is out of the race now. It's gone. You can't log back in because you try to log in and guess what? Error. Not a thing. So tablet is out of the race now. Dune, down to 2 devices. The app stopped working on my phone. I got logged out as well. On the app, not on Safari though. So the app is out of the race. Now I only got Safari and I got my Google Chrome on my desktop. Refreshing. I get to a flow state. I figured something out. I don't remember what it was, but I figured something out. So I was consistently able to go to my cart. Because usually you would try to go to your cart and it would load infinitely and then you're fucked. Or you would get an error and then load infinitely and then you're also fucked. But I figured out a way that somehow would allow me to get through that loading and that error, and I would very consistently go to the cart. So I got a lot of chances to hit checkout. The problem is checkout is not your last step. After checkout, you have to hit press order. So there is another confirmation page. Keep that in mind. So I'm trying to hit checkout. Boom, error. I hit checkout again. Forbidden, error. Checkout, forbidden. Checkout, forbidden. Checkout, forbidden. This went on until 12 for an hour. For an entire hour, this went on. My phone got signed out. Now I only have the desktop. Keep trying, forbidden. I keep getting to the cart. The items are still there. It's 1 hour later and they're still stock, which only means one thing. There are no bots. Because if there was bots, those items would have been gone in the first 5 minutes. But it's been an hour and they're still stock. It's just a website being a bitch. So I keep trying, forbidden. Checkout, forbidden. Wi-Fi goes out. That was the nail in the coffin right there. The cherry on top. Wi-Fi went out. At this time when the Wi-Fi went out, it is past 12 at this point, past midnight. It's already been over an hour that the product has been out. I have lost all hope. I'm just sitting there on my computer, depressed. Both of my friends that I sent the link to, they both sent me confirmation images. They were both able to get it. The 2 people that didn't have the membership, that didn't get the early link, the 2 people that I was updating every single day with links and posts and information about the fucking drop, they were the ones to fucking get the fucking boxes, and I didn't get shit. Oh man, and I know, shut up, I know. Everyone is gonna say the same thing, I know. You're just being petty, you're just being a little bitch because you didn't get shit and your friends got something. You should be feeling good for them, you should be happy for them. Ho, you can kiss my dick. You can kiss my whole dick. I can't say I am, bro. I cannot say I am. I apologize. I'm sorry. I can't say that I'm happy. I can't because I'm mad because I feel like I got robbed. not by them specifically, but I feel like I got robbed overall. I was there. I had the things in my fucking cart 10 minutes in, bro. And I was there for over a fucking hour hitting checkout, and it never fucking went through. Are you fucking joking? 40 minutes of me hitting checkout, 50 minutes of me hitting checkout, and it never went fucking through. I tried everything. Oh my God. I had Discord open on my second monitor on the desktop, and they were updating me consistently. They were putting up posts like, oh, this seems to be working for people. This seems to be working. Try this, try that. I was trying everything. Nothing worked. I had given up. And the point of this is, first of all, I wanted to rant. I wanted to rant. I like to rant. I like to let loose and like say whatever the fuck I want, even if people don't hear it. And if they don't, probably for the best. But I just want to understand. I just want to understand something. And I think I already know the answer to this, but I'm still going to ask it. Why do these big companies like Walmart, Target, Sam's, GameStop even, why do these big companies make online drops for something that is so popular when they know that their website cannot handle it? They know. Sam's knew already when they announced 500,000 boxes. You know damn well your website can't hold 100,000 people in it at a time. So why the fuck are you releasing 500,000 at a time? You can't do that, bro. You're gonna crash the website. The fact that the item wasn't out and the website was already crashing, that's already a fucking shit show. That's already a horrible sign. I already knew then and there. When it was 10:58, it came out at 11. It was 10:58, and I refreshed, and the website crashed. I knew then and there, this is gonna be fucked. Recently, Best Buy did something, and I'm gonna mention this because I won. So, I mean, if I would have lost, I still would have mentioned it, but I was one of the winners. Best Buy did something that I am a big fan of. I love when companies do this shit. Some people don't like it. I think it's great. It's a lottery. They call it a lottery. And it's basically, it's a lottery. You play, you enter the lottery, and then if you win, you win. If you don't win, you don't win. Best Buy did a lottery for 3 products: a booster box, a prismatic premium collector box, which is the same one that I missed out on today, and something else, some other shit, I don't know, like an ATB or something. And I entered for all 3. I won the premium box for prismatic, so I did get an extra one from them. I bought it at retail. The lottery, I will explain it very quickly. The lottery is basically just something that you enter by putting in your email and having an account on their platform. So for example, if you have a Best Buy account, you can enter the lottery by just hitting enter lottery. You don't pay anything at the time, you don't do anything. You just enter the lottery. The lottery winners will be drawn, let's say, a month later. If you win, you will receive an email from this company, in this case Best Buy, and they will let you know that you won. After you receive that email, you will have 24 hours to redeem your prize, which your prize will be whatever item you entered for. In my case, it was a premium box, but I did enter for 3. So technically I could have won all 3, but I didn't. I won 1, which is fine. I'm not complaining. You have 24 hours to get this item, and it cannot be stolen from you in those 24 hours. It is yours because you won. All you have to do is enter the link, buy it for retail, and then you're done. Love it. Love that shit. Best fucking thing they've done ever. No traffic on their website. No fucking crashing. People aren't there all at the same time because you have 24 hours. There are not as many fucking people joining the website because there's not that many winners. Everyone gets a fair shot at getting it. That's the best one. That's the best, the most important one. Everyone gets a fair shot at winning it. And you might think, no, they don't. It's a lottery. Yeah, it's a lottery. That's fair. One entry per person. Spin a fucking wheel. I think that's fair. There is nothing more fair than that. It's a lot more fair than doing an online drop at a random time where some people might have the fastest internet ever. Some people might have bots. Some people might be fucking at work. Some people... What the fuck? What the fuck? The problem is these companies, they're so big, they don't care. They don't care about the product. They don't care about the people that buy the product. They only care about selling the product. That's the issue. They only care about selling the product. And they know it's going to sell regardless. The website could be crashing for 8 hours. Guess what? That minute after the website stops crashing, it will have sold out. The item will have sold out no matter what. So they will always get what they want. They don't care about the user experience. They don't care about the customer service. They don't give a fuck about that. That's why they don't fix their website. That's why Walmart doesn't give a fuck about the bots. Because guess what? A bot is a paying customer for them. A bot to us is a piece of shit computer that buys everything in 5 seconds. To them, it's a paying fucking customer, dude. They don't give a shit who buys it. They just want to sell it. They don't give a fuck if it's a bot. They don't give a fuck if it's a scalper. They don't give a fuck if they're making the hobby, they're ruining the hobby. They don't give a fuck about that. They're selling it. Why would they? And I'm not gonna lie, for this drop, after I spent an hour and a half, well, 2 hours now, it's 2 hours later now currently. It's 1 a.m. After I spent an hour and a half trying to refresh and trying to check out and failing miserably, the only thing I can think of is how much I would have hoped for there to be bots there tonight. I wish there would have been bots. And I wish it would have sold out in like 5 minutes. Because when items sell out like that, when there are bots, guess what? You don't waste 2 fucking hours of your day sitting there looking at a fucking loading screen, refreshing a fucking page with no hope of getting shit. When there's bots, everything goes away in the first 5 minutes. And guess what? You accept it. You're like, well, whoopsie-doo, it happened again. Bots got everything. Let's carry on with our day. You don't get fucking blue-balled, bro. You don't get blue-balled into thinking you're going to get it for an hour and a half. It's not sitting in your fucking cart for an hour and a half while you're hitting checkout every fucking time, spamming it, trying to fucking get the shit. And then an hour and 30 later, they cut the fucking cord and they let you get fucked. No, that doesn't happen with a fucking bot. It's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. And the thing is, I know for a fact, most of the people that got it, I mean, I know some. I personally know some. I know that most of the people that got those boxes, they're just going to sell them. They're just going to resell them. You know, they're going to make their money back. They're going to triple it probably easily. Maybe even more, maybe quadruple if they can find the right person. And it sucks. You know, it sucks because I mean, I don't know. You guys give me your thoughts in the comments if you made it this far, but let me know. Am I a scalper? I don't think that I am. I think a scalper is someone that buys products, someone that goes out of their way in life to get products. So someone that wakes up early, waits in lines for like 12 fucking hours, like someone that does all of that shit. And literally the second they get product, they immediately post on the line for like triple and sell it the same day. That is a scalper for me. It is someone that buys products every day and sells them the same day or the next day immediately for double or triple. And then they rinse and repeat. I don't do that, bro. I keep things sealed. I collect sealed stuff. I open some stuff, but most of my stuff is sealed. I don't sell it though. I'm not selling the cases. I'm keeping them. Why am I keeping them? You would think, why are you keeping them if you're not selling them? What's the point of keeping them? The point is because I feel like it's an investment. I feel like I could sell them in the future for a lot of money. Now that's different though. I feel like that's not me being a fucking scalper, because guess what? I'm not going to the stores and buying every fucking box out there. I'm buying 1 or 2 of each set. That's it. That's all I need. Everything else, I'm opening it. And if you're opening it, you're not scalping, bro. You're opening it. You're keeping it for yourself. I got fucking 10 binders, bro. Full of shit. A bunch of fucking ATVs full of fucking cards. I'm not selling shit. If I wanted to, I could. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it right now. But most of the fucking people that got that fucking drop, they're just gonna fucking resell that shit the next day. And people are gonna keep fucking falling for that shit, bro. Stop buying from fucking scalpers. Stop buying from fucking scalpers. Please. Please. Whoever is here, whoever's listening, stop buying from scalpers. It is not fucking worth it, bro. It is not worth it. If you buy from a scalper, you're just making them want to sell more, want to do what they do more. You're feeding them exactly what they need. You're letting them know, oh, this pays, so I'm going to keep fucking doing it. And I'm going to fucking double it. I'm going to get more stuff. I'm going to get people to go with me to the fucking store and get more. And you know what the fucked up part about scalpers are? It's not just that. Scalpers existing make the normal collector and the normal enthusiast and the normal fan be scalpers, even if they don't want to. Because guess what? If you're a fan of Pokemon and you go to a store and you see that they got decent stock, do you think you're just gonna get just one? You're gonna get fucking everything that you possibly can. Because you know how fucking rare that is to see stuff at the store. So now you are part of the problem. Because you are now doing what the scalpers do. You might not be selling it, but you're buying everything that you can. That's the big issue with the scalpers. That they're buying everything, and whenever a casual comes by and they're like, oh shit, Pokemon, you feel like you have to buy everything. You don't. You shouldn't feel that way, but you feel like you have to. And it fucking sucks. Years ago, I used to buy Pokemon. I used to sell Pokemon and whatnot. Years ago, like 2021, 2022, I used to do all that shit. Back then, there was still decent stock at the stores. I remember I would go to Target. I have a video on one of my Instagram accounts of me going to Target, and I was literally recording, and there were like 6 Fusion Strike ETBs just sitting in the shelf. Evolving Skies just sitting in the shelf. It was fine, dude. It was fine. It was fine. And what happened? In my opinion, in my honest opinion, part of the problem, I love this guy, kind of, sometimes. Logan Paul, man. Logan Paul, you fucked us, bro. You fucked us. And not just him. There are others, but he was the main one that started with the bullshit. He was the main one. Now there's a lot of people getting into it. Look at Joe Jonas, man. I feel like he hasn't watched Pokemon a day in his life. But he's acting like he's fucking, he came out of the womb with a fucking Pikachu in his shoulder. Like, I don't know, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's a really bad time to be a Pokemon fan and like want to be a collector. It's a really shitty time, and I just wish I could go back about 4 years ago, and I wish I knew what was gonna happen, because I would have done one of two things. Number one was buy more stuff, and number two, maybe find a different fucking hobby, dude. Maybe find a different fun thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, the happiest times of my life, hobby-wise, not with anything else, but the happiest times of my life, this might sound depressing as fuck, but I'm not gonna lie, the happiest times were probably when I was sitting in my ass playing video games. Before I got into Funkos, before I got into action figures, before I got into Pokemon, specifically Pokemon. Because now Funko is kind of fucked, action figures are whatever. But Pokemon, man, Pokemon is just straight up fucked. And you know what's crazy? I went to the store the other day, right? And I went with my girlfriend and her kid. And, you know, I was trying to buy stuff for all of us. I was trying to buy all of us, like, at least, like, an ATV or something. And you know what's crazy? They told me that I couldn't buy any for the kid. Right? Because the kid didn't count. And I was talking to my friend earlier today, and he told me something that it got me thinking, and I was like, wow, that's true, and that's both sad and like depressing and like fucked. Like, I don't know, it's like, he told me, you know, the hobby is fucked when they deny you from buying things for a kid. When the cards themselves, when you buy them, what age do they say? They say 6 and up, motherfucker. Those cards are meant for fucking kids, and you're telling me that I can't buy them for a kid because I'm buying them for myself? You're saying that I can't have fun because either only one of us is allowed to have fun. Only one of us is allowed to do what they want, to do what they love. That's fucked. But that got me thinking. That got me thinking of how fucked the hobby is. That it has turned into an adult thing. It is no longer a kid's thing. Kids are fucked. Kids that like Pokemon nowadays are fucked. They will never get to have a fucking collection, a fucking master set. They're fucked. Unless their dad is a fucking scalper. That's the only fucking way. Kids will never know what a master set is, bro. They will never finish a fucking Pokedex in their fucking life. It's fucking insane. They will never feel that passion for the Pokemon and the games and the cards and the show. They will never feel that. Because they will think it's all about money. Oh, it's all about money. That card is worth this. That set is so expensive. This card is worth so much. Like, you get PSA 10. Fucking what, man? Who gives a fuck? It's so fucking annoying, man. I've been going on for 29 minutes, bro. I'm just annoyed as fuck, dude. Like, it's just... Like, look at this shit, bro. This was my kid, bro. This is fucking Pokemon, dude. I know, they all got fucking Chris Brown eyes, but, like... He's trying to be a fucking fan of Pokemon because I open Pokemon, and he sees me opening Pokemon and, like, recording it and, like, doing Pokemon stuff. He sees that, and he wants to be a part of it. And he fucking can't. He fucking can't. Because everything is fucked. And I guess he can't buy anything because I'm buying stuff. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know, bro. It's just... I don't know. Maybe there's a different fucking TCG, bro. Maybe like Disney's where it's at or some shit. I know Disney motherfuckers are crazy too, but I'm about to open a Disney box right now and fucking maybe feel better. I swear to fucking God. I'm gonna upload another fucking video tonight. I'm gonna upload this shit, and then I'm gonna upload another fucking video. So fucking subscribe, stay tuned, like, and leave a fucking comment saying how much you hate these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna upload another fucking video. This time, I'm gonna be opening fucking Disney cards. I don't give a fuck. I'll make a whole Disney binder. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the Pokemon cards out. Fuck it. Disney binder. Shit's ass, guys. It's ass. And I was talking to both of my friends that were able to get the boxes. And I said something to them that, like, I don't know if that makes me look like a dick or just honest or both. Because one seems to lead to the other. But I literally told them, I was like, I don't want to say this because I don't feel this way. But I'm going to say it anyways just because it's polite, I guess. And I said, I'm happy you guys got them. I'm happy both of you were able to get them. And I didn't. What can you do, man? What can you do? Find a different hobby, guys. Really. Honestly. Find a different hobby that doesn't involve fucking Pokemon, dude. Paint. Do something else with your life. Look, I just made this fucking painting. Someone asked me for it. They want to buy it. They commissioned Michelangelo from the Turtles. Help me out, man. Ask me for portraits, character portraits, Bakugo, Deku, Luffy. I got more over there. Fucking whatever. Ask me for something, man. DM me. I'll fucking ship it. I'll paint it, ship it, sell it. You can work something out. Fuck.